Hello again, YouTube. My name is Bree, and in today's video, I am doing a very casual study, sketch. Not really a study, but yeah, I'm honestly struggling a bit this weekend. I had that nice little series going where every video I picked up a different watercolor palette and used the same brushes, the same sketchbook, and painted something in that palette. And having a bit of a series definitely gave me some momentum. And then I got new paint, which is always very motivating. And now that I have all those videos behind me, I just didn't really know what to do. I've also been incredibly busy, both in work and in personal stuff. Like, I'm talking lots and lots of chores. It's one of those busy times of the year where I gotta get a lot of stuff done. So I feel completely beaten up by my home and all the things I've had to do for it. And if you happen to notice, I know it's sped up so it helps to hide this, like dirty fingernails. I promise it's not dirt. I did the best I could, but caulk, it just clings to you. I've been recaulking, resealing. Technically it's a sealant. And some of it's like the windows, it's black, so it's just gross. It looks like I've been playing in the dirt sometimes, but things gotta get done. So yeah, back on topic. What's the topic? So today's video is going to be pretty short. When I hit those points where I run out of momentum, usually I either try one or two things. One is just a comfort zone sketch, but even like the generic elf boy, like I just did that, so I didn't want to do that again. So I decided to go with the opposite one, which is to take a simple sketch and challenge in only one area. So in this case, I decided to play with lighting, because lighting is something I definitely want to work on more and haven't dedicated enough time to it. So in this case, I wanted really stark shadows. I did a lighting study to actually kick off this series, or the series of painting with all my palettes. And I used Roman Szmal for that as well. So I thought using the same paints, I already used this palette to do a lighting study once before. So it was a good place to start and not overstretch myself into nothing. But I still struggled here. And that's okay. It wasn't really so much the lighting. It's fighting nature, man. Tired and unmotivated, but can't win them all. Sometimes you just got to be happy you did the thing. So I did the thing. Everything is an opportunity to learn. So even if things don't work out the way you want them to, if you learn something, take the win. That is my motivational speech to myself for this week, because it's going to be a rough week. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going with this. Like I said, tired, not all here, doing the best I can. So otherwise, besides the Roman Szmal palette, if you've seen my recent videos, you know the sketchbook. It's Saunders Waterford paper. The brushes are Tintoretto, Princeton, Neptune. Nothing new, nothing changing there. Like I said, everything else I'm trying to keep simple, so I could focus on lighting. And yeah, it's a work in progress. I have a lot to do, a lot to still study, but hopefully one day I'll get to some place where it comes a lot more naturally. Now I'm realizing that when I said I already went through all of my palettes in that series, I could also tackle gouache, which is I have some Holbein gouache and Holbein and some Schminke, so it wouldn't be that many more, but maybe I'll do that at some point. Gouache definitely wouldn't have been something I would have been comfortable pulling out this weekend, since I haven't used gouache in a while, except for like more landscapey type stuff. Maybe one day. That day was not today. I keep saying today, like I didn't paint this last night, but that's okay. So, did I mention, I don't remember what I've mentioned so far. If I know it's harder to see because I speed things up, and that's partly by design, but if you notice my fingernails look really dirty, I do apologize. I promise I washed them like a million times, but I've been recaulking, and some of the caulk is black, so it gets everywhere. The bottle like exploded on me. When it opened, it just was too pressurized, I guess, so yeah, I promise I have cleaned up the best I can, but that caulk got all up under my nails. So, yeah. A little disclaimer there. That's probably completely unnecessary. But anyway, yeah, so just I guess a little update otherwise, because I don't really have too much to talk about, and I don't have music sitting around, so I'm not going to just put music over this, because that would somehow take me more effort to locate. Yeah, not too much going on here. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of home stuff. Basically, every 6 months I have a checklist of things to go through, and it's like cleaning and also like inspection and repair kind of things. So that's been keeping me really busy the past couple weeks. Work has been extremely chaotic as well. And I actually tried to get some time off to have some recovery time, and it didn't work out. So that's pretty unfortunate. I don't know when I'll actually get to take time off. Part of me wanted it now so I could just like do my chores and then like rest, but instead of just going all the time. But another thing I want to do is I kind of want to just take like a week off and make it like an art week, and give myself like some like plan ahead some things I want to do and create. Like, actually, I need more time to actually get into oils, because I need the time just to set up and have some sketches ready, and also actually paint and then clean up, which requires a whole nother set of spoons after the painting process is done. And I haven't been able to set aside time, so I really want to be able to dedicate like a couple days to just having fun with oils. And then do some other things too. I set that project earlier in the year where I wanted to build like or create 12 different pieces for like a calendar as a personal project, not as something to sell. But I've made like no progress on it. I have like some sketches for the character, the main character, one of two characters. I have an idea, like a really rough sketch for the second character. I have like some thumbnails for scenery, but like I've not gotten to the reference gathering stage or like actually making more thumbnails for each one and doing some grayscale. So I've wanted to take all those steps, and I just haven't had the time to dedicate to it. So it's unfortunate. I have had a little time to work on my... No, I really haven't. I think I did one page in my Italy travel journal again, finally getting back to that. And then I started the next page and I did the sky. And that's it. The first wash on the sky. And that's it. So, yeah, I really need an art week. That would be awesome. And yeah, but hopefully one of these days that will be possible. Otherwise, I'm pretty much in the same state I've been in for a while. Like, I'm still reading, but reading a lot more slowly than I had been, and I'm still playing Persona 3 Reload. So yeah, I've been playing that for what feels like forever. I guess it came out in February, like two and a half months ago, and just have not made enough progress. I really would like to beat that one. Maybe one of these days I'll get to these things. But yeah, I'm running out of steam. So yeah, I guess that's really all I've got going on. Like I said, this was really meant to just be something to, I don't want to say check a box, but to like just stay in the habit. Sometimes it's easier to stop doing something and then even harder to get back into it later for me. There are times where I definitely need a break and definitely need to take time off completely, but this didn't feel like one of those moments, and I fear slipping out of the habit when I get busy, because then it'll be harder to get back into the habit later. So it wasn't really a moment where I needed a break. I just needed something more simple. Yeah, I definitely still have a long way to go on lighting, and hopefully we'll be able to do some more focus studies in the future and really push myself there. I maybe even take a class. That would be really awesome, but one thing at a time. Need time first. Otherwise, I hope you're all doing well and taking care of yourselves. If I am at the point where I kind of stay at this place where I don't really have anything to share, and I don't want to just share a bunch of like quick sketches like this. So we'll see what happens in the next couple weeks. And if I don't have anything to share and I take a little break, it's just because I haven't really had the time to commit, and that's fine too. But otherwise, I'll talk to you in a future video. Take care. Bye.